It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. The Tribe have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all three pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
First delivery to him on the way. Number 24 is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. The 1-0. And now this misses as well, as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Now the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. Line drive to center field. Hunter is right there, one down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Toby Reyna.
Striding in for the Indians, Toby Reyna, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Lee Van Dyke, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Reyna leads off first with one away. Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Runners on first with one down. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Kepler is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Dale Tomlinson, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Kepler looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and with it the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
At the plate, A.J. Metcalf.
A.J.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two and one to the Indians' first baseman.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Popped up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
At the plate now, number 13, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 0-1 on its way.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Now a throw over, and he's back easily. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out with the man at first. And and it's fouled away. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Willie Mays stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging in the dirt. Garver recovers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. In now for Cleveland, number 12. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. From the belt, kicks and deals.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Now the 0-1 on the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Into the box, Jake Taylor, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Now the 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Inside ball 3.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Standing in, number 24. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
And that misses for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
2-0 now. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Fourth home run here in the early going as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Rich Hill comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. So now to the plate, Toby Reyna. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 8 runs already in this inning. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Indians lead it 8-0. Eli Morgan, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
In is Torrey Hunter. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering it that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 to him now. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. In his career, Carew is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Matty, this is the type of player that absolutely frustrates the pitching staff and frustrates the defense because you know the ball's getting put in play at all times.
Hit in the air to center field. Mays is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Harman.
Set to get his day started, Harmon Killebrew. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Drives it out to deep right center field. Center fielder going back. See you later. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Jim Thome. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That evens it up 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitter's meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
The next twin up, Josh Donaldson, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is up.
The 1-0 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Morgan is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But the Twins do strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 8-3. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Lee Van Dyke.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Here now the 2-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Lifted down the line in left.
Chasing after it is Rosario.
And this will wind up a foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Standing in now, Dale Tomlinson, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2.
2-2.
Hard hit ball to second. And the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there.
Now batting, the first baseman, A.J. Metcalf.
Now at the plate, A.J. Metcalf. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball that's outside.
Two out, nobody on.
Ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
The 2-1 on its way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Hunter to the track. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Number 13 is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Indians 9 and the Twins 3. At the plate, Mitch Garver. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. This will kick up against the wall now. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
No one out with a runner at second. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Rosario, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Marwin Gonzalez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Number 13 is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Torrey.
Coming to the plate now, Torrey Hunter, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Mays is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Twins wind up stranding one. Still way back. It's 9-3. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Willie Mays. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. A shot down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
At the plate, number 12.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Taylor. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. One out and a runner on third. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, number 24, as he'll take a look at ball one. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Gonna be a tough play.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Three and two now. Now the payoff pitch home. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Toby Reyna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. Outside, 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. We play 2.5. It's the Indians 10 and the Twins 3. Up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler. He reached on a single in his first try.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Rod Carew, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. Carew is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Harmon Killebrew. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jim Thome, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. 1-1.
1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. 2-1. Line drive, base hit down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Donaldson hits a little over the 270 mark. Fouled off. Two down, runners at first and second. Up and in on the hands, it's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Count even at 2-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Indians on top 10-3. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Lee Van Dyke. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And he lays off for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And it's fouled away. And the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. And certainly worth the second look here as we've got our camera locked in on him from the beginning of the play, and you can see him stretch out as far as he can to pull this one in. Nice play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dale Tomlinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strike.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to Killebrew, 2 down.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, A.J. Metcalf.
At the plate, A.J. Metcalf, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box, number 13.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Nope.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Hit high and deep to right center. Hunter's got a read on it. And the inning is over. Indians leave 1. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And now it'll be the catcher, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. In there, and it's even at 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Eddie Rosario is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A high fastball is in there.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Popped him up. Taylor over to his left. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Torrey Hunter.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. He's set. Here it comes. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Willie Mays. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. But someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
3-0 count. Here it comes. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Stepping up to the plate, number 12. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner will get back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
A runner at first with no outs here. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 on its way. This is lifted out to left. Rosario is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Digging in and looking for more, Jake Taylor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
From the stretch.
Nope. That's inside.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
The 1-0 home. First and second now, one man out. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
And not to take any credit away from the hitter on this RBI base knock, but I think it's clear this reliever is running on empty at this point. We were just discussing it, and now he serves up a good pitch to hit. He's given a good effort out there, but he's worked harder than he's used to, and I don't think he has anything left.
Tyler Clippard gets the call to the pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Toby Reyna, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Ball one.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now another 1-2 on a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Lee Van Dyke. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Indians forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 11 and the Twins 3. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Looking at his career totals, Kepler is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate, Rod Carew.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Mays is there, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 3, Armed Killebrew.
So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-1 home.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 2-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Jim Thome would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Jim Thome. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing. Josh Donaldson digging in now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two.
I got the count 2-2.
High in the air out to center field. Mays is under this one. And that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Indians 11 and the Twins 5. At the plate, Dale Tomlinson.
Leading off for Cleveland, the left fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. The 1-1. Misses off the plate. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Digging in the switch hitter, A.J. Metcalf, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
At the ball.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
To the plate now, number 13. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that's a home run into the top tank. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
So stepping in, number 12. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Pops this one up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Tribe lead this one 13-5. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next the dangerous power threat, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez,
Counts 1-0.
as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Too high, and it's 3-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
1 out and a runner on second base. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And it's fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Taylor waits on it. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Torrey Hunter. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man. Two-one pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Max Kepler would be next. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready now, Max Kepler. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here it is on 3-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll work just 5 2/3, but does leave with the lead. Bob Feller answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Rod Carew will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's set, and the pitch. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Feller pauses. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a ground ball, and this should get him out of it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Twins leave the bases loaded. They trail by a bunch. So coming to the plate, Jake Taylor.
Leading off for the Indians, the catcher, Jake.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 24.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 24. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Carew is there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Toby Reyna.
Now at the plate, Toby Reyna. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Payoff pitch one more time. High fly ball out to deep right field.
Kepler's going back,
and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Sergio Romo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Sergio Romo. Now batting, designated hitter.
Standing in now, Lee Van Dyke, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 2-1. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year as the blowout continues.
fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
So now to the plate, Dale Tomlinson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. So two runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Indians lead it 15-5. Last half of the seventh here, and here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Too high, 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Fouled off. Feller, an Iowa native. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard-pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettitte, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced.
Oh, what a play to first. It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Standing in, Jim Thome. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
That's a ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Josh Donaldson will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out to left. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Stepping in, Josh Donaldson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close. It's 2-0. Lifted in the air to center. Mays is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order, and they remain well behind. standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, A.J. Metcalf. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. The pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1.
Ball next low.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Striding into the box, number 13. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And that is off the first base bag. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Now
stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Mays. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
1-1. From the stretch, a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Popped him up. Garver moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 12.
Digging in once again, number 12. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Tribe, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in the long ball threat, Mitch Garver. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Ball.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Mays is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
Now to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
2 out, nobody on. And that'll even the count here. It's now 2-2 to the Minnesota shortstop. Feller into his motion. Here comes the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And as you can see, they are way behind. Now at the plate, Jake Taylor. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ground ball left side. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth. And he'll get in there safely.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
At the plate, number 24. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So striding in, Toby Reyna.
That last at bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
He's set. Here it comes. Hot shot towards the hole. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
In now, Lee Van Dyke. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Throw over to first, just keeping him close. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, the pitch.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
He loses him on ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Taylor Rogers enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Dale Tomlinson will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
1-0 pitch on the way. He pulls this one into right. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping in now, A.J. Metcalf, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone. Into the box, number 13. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now 1 hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
In now, Willie Mays. First delivery to him on the way. hammered the other way to deep right field.
Kepler's going back.
1 run is scored, and that is off the wall in right field. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded, and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second, 3 RBIs richer.
Tyler Duffy comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, number 12, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 0-1 pitch, and this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball 2.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Jake Taylor, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Now the 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hunter's got a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 24.
Into the box now, number 24. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Inside.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Ball 3.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. The 3-0. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now batting, Toby Reyna. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. One ball, one strike to count.
Ball.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, back outside.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The batter, the designated hitter, Lee Van Dyke.
Digging in, Lee Van Dyke. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
At the plate, Dale Tomlinson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the stretch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Trevor May comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Trevor May. Up next for Cleveland.
At the plate now, A.J. Metcalf, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit back toward the mound. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. But not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. One more shot coming up. Will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Indians on top, 27-5. Sammy Rhodes
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And there's one down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Striding in, Max Kepler. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on.
Ball.
And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here it comes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
The count is 2-1.
Fouled away. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Rod Carew will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
To the plate now, Rod Carew. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that's in.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And he fouls this one off. Final strike for the Twins. High and deep to right center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
So now to the plate, Harmon Killebrew, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
The count 1-1. Nope. Count is 2-1.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
27-5 in this one today. The Cleveland Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eli Morgan takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Jose Barrios couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.